who will be giving us the Dhamma talk as part of the program for this Ullambana Service. For us in Ti-Sarana, Bhante Rathanasara is very well known to us. For those of you who just have not seen him before, maybe I'll just give you a brief introduction of who Bhante Rathanasara is. Venerable K. Rathanasara was actually ordained as a novice monk in 1984 at the age of 12. After 14 years of monastic training, he actually received his higher ordination to Upasampada in 1998 at the Mawatu Baha Vihara in Kandy in Sri Lanka. He holds actually a Bachelor of Arts special degree in mass communication, a postgraduate diploma in the fundamental Buddhist study, and a Master of Arts degree in Buddhist studies from the University of Kelaniya. So you can see that from this background, he's a very well and educated monk. Then Venerable K. Rathanasara then came to Singapore and became the resident monk of Sri Lanka Maya Buddhist Temple in Singapore. And he served as a resident monk for 16 years before he then came out to help set up another Buddhist center to continue with this Dhamma work. And he helped to create the Dhamma Kami Buddhist Society in Singapore, where he was also the founder and the spiritual advisor. So we are very glad to have him here today in this morning to give us a Dhamma talk. So let's us now just say sadhu 3 times to invite him for this Dhamma talk for us this morning. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Venerable members of the Mahasangha, friends in the Dhamma, it's a pleasant, beautiful morning. Birds of a feather flock together. Like-minded people, they mingle together. When good friends come together, having inclination towards the Dhamma, there is always a happy congregation. This is such a beautiful, happy congregation. We all got together here, together with the venerable monks, and we paid our homage to the Supreme Buddha. We made offerings, and we are going to do Saṅghika Dāna. All these are great meritorious actions. So today is a day that we have dedicated to make merits as well as share the merits. So the question can be asked, what is merits? Human beings are capable of producing 2 types of forces. One is a dark type of force, papa. The other one is a bright force, punya. The term merits is used to mean positive, constructive, wholesome karmic forces that we produced in our system. Merits are produced with the actions. These are the actions which are karmically productive, wholesome, ethically praiseworthy, commendable, socially beneficial. These are the actions which are very beautiful at its beginning, middle, and end. Those wholesome thoughts, words, and physical actions which are beneficial for everyone. These are the merits. So Buddha says, monks, do not fear for meritorious deeds. This is an expression denoting happiness, what is desirable, wished for, agreeable, and that is merits. So in other terms, merits and happiness, they are synonymous. Those people who do merits, they become happy and joyful here and now. Buddha always encouraged his followers to do meritorious actions whenever possible. And he says, Yatha pipuppara simha kaira mala gune bahu. Evang jatena machena kattabang kusalam bahu. Just like a flower garland maker collects beautiful flowers one after another, and then make beautiful flower garlands. Even so, those who are born to this world should do meritorious actions one after another. Why it is so? Sukho punyasa uchyo. Increasing of the merits is also increasing of the happiness. So the wise people who understand this, they will do meritorious actions again and again. Punyanche puriso kaira tetam puna puna. Wise people, when they understand it, they do it again and again. So friends, be happy and joyful. Today we all got together to do merits and also to share the merits with our departed relatives and friends. This is the 7th month. Even though Buddhists' belief is somewhat different, nevertheless, we strongly believe that merits can be shared and merits are beneficial for those who are dead and gone. So let's ask the question, why do we need merits? Because merit is the base for happiness here and now. Those people who do merits, they become happy and joyful in this life itself. You do not need to wait for the second life. Ida nandati, says the Buddha. Merits bring happiness here and now. When the meritorious power is in operative state in our life, everything seems to be good. Generally speaking, we come across good people, we are supported by good people, we are encouraged by them. Our health, wealth, prosperity seems good. Life seems pleasurable, favorable, and pleasant. And it seems everything is perfect. Some people like to call it good luck. However, from the Buddhist point of view, what it means is, at that particular period of time of that person's life, meritorious power is in operative state, and they are very powerful. So that is why we need merits. We need to do more merits whenever, wherever it is possible. Why do we need merits? Because merits is the base for a happy life after the death. Pecha nandati. The Buddha says those people who do merits, they will become happy and joyful after the death. Bhiyo nandati suggatingato. Being born in a pleasurable, favorable realm, they become exceedingly happy and joyful. As Buddha pointed out, this is not the first life or the last life. The death is not the end, it is the beginning of another life. Sabbe sattā marissanti maranantang hi jivitang. Sooner or later, we all come to the end of this life, which is the death. But that is not the absolute end. As the Buddha pointed out, Yata kamang gamisanti punya papa palupaka. The journey will continue based on these two types of forces. One is papa, dark forces. The other one is punya, bright forces. So in this case, only the bright forces, punya, merits will come forward for our help. As Buddha says very clearly, chayavana paini. The merits will follow us just like our own shadow, wherever we go, and then will bring us the favorable, pleasurable results in life. So moving forward beyond this life, what goes from this life to next life and bring us benefit is the merits, nothing else. Even though we were to run after wealth, power, glory, name and fame, even though these things are useful and beneficial while we are living here and now, nothing of such nature can go beyond the death, and it is only the merits. Why do we need merits? Because merits can open the doors of the old heavens for you. Heavens are open for those people who do merits. Remember this. No religion can have absolute authority for any particular heaven. Even though some religions maintain the idea that the heavens are belong to only to their followers, that is not so from the Buddhist point of view. Whether you have a religion or do not have a religion, regardless of that matter, regardless of your ethical, racial, or any other the background, as long as you do good, be good, and refrain from evil, heavens are open for you. So from the Buddhist point of view, those people who do merits, they can be born in the heavens. Why do you need merits? Because merits can create favorable conditions for attaining enlightenment. We have heard in many suttas, in the time of the Buddha, some of those people who came across the Buddha face to face, after hearing few words from him, immediately attain enlightenment. These are the people who achieved favorable conditioning. We come across in Mahaparinibbana Sutta, when Venerable Ananda was so worried, sad, and was lamenting over the impending great passing away of the Buddha, Buddha addressed Venerable Ananda and consoled him with these words. Kata punyo sitwang Ananda. Ananda, you have done a lot of merits. Work hard diligently. Very soon you will attain enlightenment. So friends, merits can create favorable conditions for awakening. By nature, when we do merits, our defilements become weaker. Hatred, ill will, jealousy, anger, cruelty, resentment, and many other defilements become weaker. When we do merits, our spiritual faculties become stronger. Thereby, it creates favorable conditions for us to awaken from the deep sleep of ignorance. That is why we need merits. Furthermore, friends, we also believe that merits can be shared with our departed relatives and friends. Again, as the Buddha pointed out, Punyani paralokasming patitta honti panina. It is only the merits that will come forward for the well-being and happiness of those who are dead and gone. So today we got together here to make merits and share the merits with our departed relatives and friends. However, before I end up this short sermon, I would like to ask one more question. How to make merits? Some people, when they do not know how to make merits, in the process of making merits, they also create demerits. When we make merits, our mind is the most important aspect. Be happy before you do something. Be happy while you are doing something. Be happy after you did something. So here, when I said something, what I mean, merits. Some people, they are happy before they give. They are also happy sometimes while they are giving, but after they give away, they regret. There is an interesting story in Aputtaka Sutta. A person who practiced giving but regretted later stage, and as a result, he received abundantly in his next lives, being born as a rich person, but nevertheless, since he did not enjoy giving, and since he regretted giving, he also did not enjoy his wealth. You can read about it. It's a very interesting story. I believe I don't have much time here to relate this story. So friends, be happy before you do merits. Be happy while you are doing merits. Be happy after you did merits. So merits can help us all the way until we reach the enlightenment. Once Princess Sumana approached the Buddha. She said to the Lord, Venerable Sir, suppose there are two men. One of them practice sila and dana, means observe moral principles, at the same time practice charity. The other one only observe moral principles but did not practice dana. So she asked the question, suppose these two were to die and were to reappear in heavenly realm, do you see any difference? The Buddha said, yes. The person who did dana will exceed the other one in divine beauty, divine lifespan, divine power, glory, and divine sensual pleasure. Then she asked the second question. Suppose, Venerable Sir, these two divine beings were to disappear from the divine realm and were to reappear in human realm, in this capital city of Savatthi. Do you see any difference? Buddha said, yes. The one who practiced dana exceeds the other one in human power, human beauty, human lifespan, and human glory, name and fame, as well as human sensual pleasure. Then she asked the third question. Suppose, Venerable Sir, these two men were to become monks. Do you see any difference? The Buddha said, yes, I can still see the difference. The monk who practiced dana will exceed the other monks. That monk will receive abundant robes, food, requisites, whatever he wished for, his wishes are fulfilled. Then she asked the final question, the fourth one. Venerable Sir, suppose these two monks were to practice diligently and attain supreme enlightenment. Do you see any difference? So Buddha said, in that case, Princess Sumana, there is no difference. They enjoy same bliss and happiness of enlightenment. They are completely free from all the sufferings. They are completely pure and freed from all the defilement. So friends, this particular discourse points us something very remarkable. We need merits as long as we wander in this cycle of existence. And merits will bring us favorable conditions for awakening. So today we all got together to do these great meritorious actions and share the merits. I think this is enough as a talk, and we.